Championship. Whincup hasn't pulled away enough places to get enough points on top of him. And once Max Wilson and Paul Morris at the head of the field pull into pit lane, we get a corrected championship order as well. Morris is out of it. He's into pit lane.
Russell Ingall's got a black flag for a driving infringement. And that was on Greg Murphy down at turn 4.
Just announced it on the radio. Black flag, drive-through penalty.
Only one car yet to do the compulsory stop. Ooh, this is nasty.
Oh, Marcus Marshall. What a wicked ride.
Way off to the outside of turn 1. You hold your breath that there's not a tile or an earth embankment out there somewhere, but he skated out the other side okay. Real pressure now on Tander because Lowndes is uncomfortably close to the man in car 16. You get glimpses of colour in all three mirrors. You'll see the car behind in the left mirror, the rear view mirror and the right mirror, and Lowndes is maximising that nuisance value at the moment, as you would do. He's ducking, diving, poking, probing. He's looking to try and make Tander commit some kind of error. It's been a very clean fight so far.
Todd Kelly is skipping away. Max Wilson yet to pit. So Todd Kelly is on course for victory in the final race of the season. If they hold these positions though, Garth Tander is on course for the championship. Back after this. Who would have thought after all this time, this season, the two guys dicing for the title will be dicing for position in the final race, the final laps.
Russell Ingall served his drive-through penalty and took a couple of millimetres off the Dunlop rear tyres on the way out the pit lane to just demonstrate his frustration with that. The interesting thing here, that if Garth Tander were to yield to Craig Lowndes, he then relies on Todd Kelly to win in order to protect his championship lead, and that's high risk. You've only got to have a mechanical failure or some other drama for Todd, and all of a sudden there's a problem. So if Todd didn't stay where he was and Garth Tander yields to Craig Lowndes, Jamie Whincup is the champion.
Argy-bargy for the Jack Daniels car of Shane Price and Stephen Johnson. Advantage Junior. Started way back there, hey?
I spoke to Larry in the garage before this race, and he was hoping just to get through the remainder of the weekend with the cars like this, and he nodded towards the car, neat, clean and shiny, no unnecessary money spent. So seeing both the cars touring the paddock won't put a smile on his face. Also caught up with young Jack, just said g'day. It was nice to see him. You've got to feel for him a little bit out of the saddle at the moment.
Tiny little puff of smoke came out of the front right of Whincup around turn 4.
The margin that Todd Kelly was showing earlier is starting to disappear a little. Matthew Nilsson, engineer for Garth Tander, Simon McNamara, head of Holden Motorsport in the background.
You know, I just saw something there I haven't seen for a long time, was GT looking in the mirror to see what was going on behind him. He doesn't do it often, but he has to do it here because everything's hanging on it.
They would have an uncomfortable feeling in their stomachs at the moment. The Triple Eight gang are doing absolutely everything right at the moment, as much as they can do. They know coming into a race like this, when you're down 7 points, there's not much you can do. You just punch away and do the best you can, but they've got a very strong position here. One slip up. And so Craig...
Maybe he's run out of tyres, or he's trying to to shuffle it all up again. We just got to get on and keep some pressure on Tander.
So Lowndes asking what's the matter with Todd's car.
Well, now that all the field has completed their pit stops, we can give you an accurate championship picture as they stand. With Todd Kelly leading this race, Jamie Whincup and Garth Tander. Well, Garth Tander now has a 4-point lead as they stand. Tander 627, Whincup 623. Under 10 laps to go.
We wanted to give you a good idea of the gaps between the key runners then. Rick Kelly here is in 10th, just ahead of young Lee Holdsworth. 1.5 seconds is the margin, Todd Kelly to Jamie Whincup. And so that number just keeps bleeding back a bit at the moment. Mark Winterbottom here in 5th. Courtney in behind, then Scaife. Look and sound fantastic. All three of these cars working pretty well, and all three drivers getting every last ounce of performance from them. Todd Kelly's lap time 1 minute 36.9, Whincup 36.7, Tander 36.7, Lowndes 36.7. They are separated by thousandths of a second. Nobody's blinked. .3 seconds first to second. It's going to be a 4-car battle in a heartbeat.
That's the fascinating thing with Todd Kelly's tyres going off. If Jamie Whincup can round him up, if Whincup wins this race, Garth Tander has to finish second to be ahead of him on points. Third's not good enough.
It's 24 points for a win, 20 for a second, 17 for third. And so if Whincup can get a sniff of climbing up over Todd Kelly here, it's worth 4 points. Guess what? That's the difference in this championship as they stand at the moment.
Just incredible, 24 years of age.
The top then, mate. Keep pushing, 7 to go. You can do it, mate.
And here he is within a whisker of the 07 title.
Just get the feeling something's going to happen. I've got sweaty palms. Not breathing terribly well here at the moment. There's nothing in this. It's 0.8 of a second between Todd Kelly and Jamie Whincup. Look at the numbers again. Whincup, Tander and Lowndes all doing virtually the same lap time. Goodness me. First sector splits, and Steve Owen's car was running rough the last time it went by. Todd Kelly 28.8, Jamie Whincup 28.8, Garth Tander 28.8, Craig Lowndes 28.8. They are locked in the most serious combat that I can recall for a championship.
And I asked every single one of these guys, what about this moment? When it comes to the moment, what do you draw on to deliver, to know that you have to get through the other side? For Jamie Whincup, he looks at things like Bathurst and Sandown. For Garth Tander, he looks at things like other championships that he's won. Especially also for Jamie, back to Formula Ford as well. And for Garth, the knowledge that he's delivered 15 race wins already this season. So they've all got previous experience that says, this will give me the confidence when the crunch comes.
37.2 Todd Kelly, 37 even for Jamie Whincup, 36.8 for Lowndes, 36.8 for Garth Tander, and it's 0.6 between first and second. So the two fastest cars in this group are third and fourth at the moment.
He's getting closer and closer to Todd Kelly.
Talked at the top of both shows today and yesterday. Mark Dutton, Jamie Whincup's engineer, about how we knew that they were great teams, backed by great engineering groups, in great cars with great drivers at the helm. And the thing that would determine this championship was going to be the tiny stuff. It's happening.
Leanne Tander, she can watch. She's a racer in her own right. She knows what it's like to be dicing for a championship. I reckon she's putting those fingernails down to the wedding ring.
Tander again glimpsing the mirror, just has a quick check to make sure that he doesn't have Lowndes poking down the inside into turn 8. Lowndes is so close.
Remember, as they stand right now on championship points, Garth Tander leads it by 4 points from Whincup. If the positions remain the same, that's how it'll end. But 5 full laps to go of the Dunlop Grand Finale. Oh, a little bit taily over Lukey Heights, and Garth Tander and Craig Lowndes get together.
This again from on board Craig's car. It was just a very, very light tap, but it's enough to unsettle. But you've got to compliment all of the boys so far on a very, very clean run.
So Todd Kelly is now getting the ultimate pressure. Take a quick break, come back for the race to the line. This is it, folks. This is what we've all been waiting for. Nothing left to decide now but the championship.
Can't take your eyes off it. It's unbelievable.